Today's episode of the All-Star Lineup Challenge is brought to you by DraftKings. Welcome back to the JM Baseball channel for the third episode of the All-Star Lineup Challenge. I think when this comes out, it's like the week of the All-Star game.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
perfect.
That's coming up, huh?
Yeah, if it's a month
is.
from today, I think it's the week of the All-Star game. That is Swilly, that is Shelfy, and I am Jolly Olive. This is hosted by Lucas Taversa. I did very poorly last time. Ryan won by a lot, so I kicked him out of the video. What are you going to do about it? Comment down below. No, I'm just kidding. He's busy right now.
Unreal.
Lucas, you want to spin that wheel?
I've been waiting for you to ask.
Spin that wheel.
Can't do it without asking.
Oh, who's editing this?
Please.
Jack.
Hi, Jack.
I like that you.
Hey, Jack.
He's been doing that. I like that.
I like it. I like it too. I'm a big fan.
We're going to be doing the American League.
Okay. I thought you were American.
I will say, we've already done the 2021 and 2022 AL, so if it lands on either of those, we're just going to do NL.
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess.
That's perfectly fine. But now it's going to be
I guess.
2021.
But now I have to put a question mark on my AL up here.
We are doing the 2022 National League.
No.
No, that's big. That's good. That's
I
good.
just.
Okay, so that is LA, right?
I mean, it's fine.
I can't tell you.
Los Angeles.
I think that's LA. Nervous.
Yeah, I don't.
Hashtag nervous.
Hashtag nervous.
I think I have a 3 in here, though.
Ooh. Okay.
I think I do.
A 3?
I think I have a 3-er. I haven't heard Shelfy breathe in like 3 minutes.
I'm deep in thought right now.
I see that.
So deep that he forgot to breathe.
It's important. You need to do that.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no. I'm between two guys at a position now, and it's definitely between those two guys.
Okay.
That makes me nervous. I thought I had it, but I don't.
And their names are?
Let me cross-reference.
We'll get there in a minute.
This is actually going pretty poorly, IMO.
Also, don't forget to give me an MVP.
Oh, yeah. Are you done?
No, I'm not
my
even
God.
close.
No.
I'm not even close. If I'm being honest with you right now, I'm deep thinking All-Star content drops from MLB 22.
Of course it is.
Oh, smart.
Of course.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we all get
Smart.
there in a different
Everyone has
way.
their point of reference.
Yeah.
Everyone has their point of reference.
MVP Baseball 2005 is so much.
Powerful.
Well, that's
I know.
That's
from
my
the-
problem now. Is I'm like 8 years into playing Diamond Dynasty that these content drops are blending in my brain, so it's like almost not helpful.
Yeah, that's-
I got all the Colorado cards in my head right now. I tell you everything about the year before.
Should we do that? Who was the Colorado representative on this team for a bonus point?
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask about the
Oh, wait, that's fun.
That is fun.
Is it a pitcher?
Don't answer any more questions regarding the Colorado Rockies.
2022 Rock? I don't even know who that would be.
I mean, I have one name that I feel like it might be, but
Chuck Nasty is like
That
his
w-
swan song.
You know, he stole
mean-
40 bags once.
I know.
I love that guy.
2022. I'll tell you that.
You know how I know?
Because I commented on it.
Because I'm friends with you. Okay. Even if I'm wrong, my answer should be right. So I take solace in that.
well.
You know? Yeah.
This is just not coming to me.
That's fair.
I really wish we landed on 2021 right now.
Do you guys have a shortstop? I don't have a shortstop.
I do, yeah. I don't
know.
I don't know if it's right or not, but I do have a shortstop.
I know who it's not because it's never him. Who did he lose to? That's how I can find this.
It should be that guy.
It should be that guy.
More often
but,
than it isn't.
But it never is. It hasn't been since 2018, Shelfy. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, he is the starter. Francisco Lindor. All right, I'm
Yeah,
just...
I feel
There's
same.
one really weird starter in this lineup, isn't there?
I punted a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
I have my MVP in before my last outfielder. Just let the record show.
I might have
Stuck
the
on
MVP.
DH.
I think I might have it.
Okay. All
Hey,
right.
Swilly's first lineup ever.
Yay!
Yay!
Can't wait to see how this goes. It'll
Okay.
be something.
Catcher. I just played the LA card and I wrote Will Smith.
Same.
Okay, I did think Will Smith. I went Sean Murphy.
Braves.
Oh, you did Will Smith as well?
Yes.
Nobody is getting any
Okay.
points
JT.
on
Don't
this
say
one.
JT. Don't say JT. Don't
Wilson Contreras.
What's the Wilson Contreras year?
Yeah.
Say JT. Oh, with the Cubs.
I think we-
last year.
Remember when he was a Cub? Then he
That's
was like the best
that's the
catcher
year
in
that they
NL?
batted back to back in the lineup. Oh, no!
Great memory.
Brutal.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a good pull.
All right,
know
so
how-
we
you
so
know
we
how
all
I-
got our DH wrong.
Yes.
Everyone got their DH.
You know how I
Completely.
made a point of, hey, the DH can be somebody who plays another position,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they gotta be
yeah.
the DH.
Oops.
Brutal.
First base, I wrote the MVP. I wrote Paul Goldschmidt.
Oops.
Who'd you write?
Freddie Freeman.
I also put Freddie Freeman.
You guys are probably right.
Wow, Jolly is getting 3 points.
Wow,
I wasn't
good.
sure because that's a
Good.
season end award.
Paul Goldschmidt
Okay.
Good.
is the starting first baseman. As I mentioned, there was a lot of first basemen on that.
Freddie's on the
rosters.
team, isn't he?
Freddie is on the
He's on the
team.
team, too.
That was Pujols' last year when they gave him a hey, go to the All-Star game.
That's nice.
Pete Alonso, Garrett Cooper, and C.J. Crone.
CJ Crow.
That's the Rocky.
Crone.
That's the
Yes.
Rocky. No way. Second base, I also think I got.
I don't think I got second base.
I went popular name, but I don't think
So
I
did I.
went with, I think the only Mets starter. I think it was Jeff McNeil.
No way.
Because he won the batting title.
No, I put Ketel Marte.
I also put Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte, that was actually his down year. I believe he batted like 240 that
course.
season. Somebody who batted way higher than 240 that year was Jeff
McNeil.
Wow.
McNeil.
We're
Wow.
Another
Nice.
3-pointer
Incredible.
Well, he rigged it with no
Yeah, you are.
Cohen.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
there's more
Yeah.
strings, I'm sure, being pulled behind the scenes.
All he needed was for Ryan Cohen to,
just
be
get out.
nowhere
Of
near.
course.
To just
Unreal.
leave the premises.
Unreal.
All right,
Unreal.
third base.
We land
Who'd
on
you
a
guys
year.
have
We
at
land
third?
on a year. Jeff McNeil's in.
Yeah,
guys have a very similar
exactly.
board.
I think we do have a pretty
your
similar
third
board.
base?
If we have the same outfield, I'd be stunned.
Tell me
My
your
third baseman's Austin Riley.
Okay, he was my DH.
I put Nolan Arenado.
I also put Nolan Arenado.
The correct NL third baseman is Manny Machado.
I put Manny and I erased him.
I did the same
Literally
thing.
same. We
I did
all
the
wrote
same
him and
thing.
erased him?
No way.
The 2 third basemen on the bench are Nolan Arenado and Austin Riley.
I just remember there was a point in the voting that year where the Braves were
Crazy.
dominating.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So there's
oh, no, that was a good guess.
There's no Braves so far.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Really surprising.
Because I'm
Oh,
sure they had
I'm so
multiple guys in the top
angry.
3 of voting.
Shortstop is where I put my Padre instead. I put Tatis at short.
I didn't have him at shortstop.
Is he now?
I put
Is he
Tatis at
suspended?
short. Oh.
Is he suspended?
I put L.A.
I
Dodger,
put him
I
too,
think.
so.
Trey Turner.
Trey Turner is correct.
Nice,
That's a
Shelf.
big 3 points for you.
Nice.
2022 is the season. Well, Tatis didn't get suspended until a few weeks after the All-Star
Yeah.
game, but he was,
This was my
injured
point.
that
Injured.
whole year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
So
nah.
no Tatis.
I just couldn't think of one, but Trey makes
on
a
the
lot of sense.
roster.
Yeah, Trey, that's good.
That was also when they had Trey like, what position are you, Trey?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We're still doing that. Make no mistake.
But he's been
It's
good.
still happening.
He's been good.
Yeah, what
He's had a
position is
big
Bryson
bounce.
Stott?
Oh, he is a shortstop playing
Okay.
second because Trey
Okay.
Turner makes a ton of money.
Yeah.
Swilly, who's in your outfield?
Okay, my outfield, I have Bryce Harper, Ronald Acuna, and Mookie Betts.
I had Bryce Harper, Ronald Acuna, and Juan Soto.
Did Bryce win MVP in 22?
21.
He won in 21. Okay, so then he might be an All-Star. I just know he wasn't an All-Star the year he won MVP because him and Jimmy Rollins both did that. I did not put Bryce Harper. I put Mookie Betts, Juan Soto, and Brian Reynolds. I wanted to put a good player that maybe you guys didn't write down.
Earlier,
I
when you
couldn't think of
said
one.
when there's no way you had the same outfield as me, I was curious how that might have happened.
Yeah, me too.
So I believe 2022 is the Bryce Harper UCL season. So
I
Bryce
can't win. I
is
can't do
not
this.
an all-star.
Okay.
The correct outfield, which Swilly got 2/3 of.
Okay.
Mookie Betts was in center field.
I didn't have Mookie.
Ronald Acuna is in right field.
Okay.
So each of you got one of those.
Yep.
And then nobody got the left fielder,
James Outman.
Jock Peterson.
Wow.
Jock started the
Okay.
All-Star game.
Okay. Okay.
Of
Jock
the
was
San
in the field?
Francisco Giants was a
Wow.
starting left fielder.
Was that when you
Unreal.
made that face? Before? You did like a...
Yeah, it was that, and then I saw Garrett Cooper and CJ
Yeah,
Crone. I was
okay.
like, 2022 wasn't that long ago, right? What happened? I believe none of you have DH because William Contreras. But
put-
can you
I-
tell me who you put?
I put Riley at DH.
Riley was a good guess.
The guy I put, I forgot, hates DHing and would never. Pete Alonso.
Yeah, he hates DH.
I just thought of a name. I put Christian Yelich.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
that one either.
That's the same type of dart I threw at Brian Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go like
yeah.
small market.
Good
Yeah.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody on the team had to go.
Right, exactly.
The thing with these is like it's never like who's the best. It's just whoever got the most votes.
Well, it's
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
It's also
why my
the
brain was
voting
with the
starts
Braves.
after 2 months of
Right,
play. You can
yeah.
be fantastic for like Trent
Yes.
Grisham right
Yeah.
now is
Yes.
statistically an all-star.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
Trent Grisham still still on the roster when this comes out?
Now let me ask you for the bonus
Contreras
point.
one.
Or the
Because I
bonus-
thought Ozuna. I was like, no, Ozuna wasn't there yet.
You're a year.
Who
Yeah,
was
you're a
it?
year early on this.
Oh, I know. That's why I wrote course.
Okay.
Okay.
I have the 2021 MVP down.
He has the
Yeah.
2023 MVP. He has Elias Diaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, 23.
Diaz is 23.
Yeah.
So if one of you gets it right and the other one doesn't, this is a big 3 points. Who do we got?
Well,
I put Freddie Freeman.
I put Giancarlo Stanton.
You are getting 3 points for it, my friend.
He hit a big home run off someone.
He hit a home run, and the fact that he is an LA guy hitting
he
it
just
and
unlocked the card in my
was a
head,
big
too.
deal.
Yeah. I did okay that round. I'm proud of myself.
Okay.
That's my first good round ever.
Yeah, so you scored 10 points that round. That was very
Nice. Good for you. How
Where's
many
the,
did you get?
where's the clapping come from? That's cool.
Before we get to the next mystery lineup, I got to thank the DraftKings Sportsbook for sponsoring today's video. Baseball fans, summer is in full swing and the season is heating up. From midseason rivalries to breakout performances, every game is packed with drama. And I know what you're thinking, how can you get in on the action? Well, you can do so at the DraftKings Sportsbook, because right now, all new customers who use promo code JAMBaseball can bet just $5 of their own money and get $150 in bonus bets instantly over on their app. So download their app right now. Use promo code JAMBaseball and take advantage of this offer today, because who knows how long it'll last, and it's only available at the DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Now let's get back to the All-Star Lineup Challenge.
All right, spinning the wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Nice.
We owe.
Hey, we've got the American League.
Okay.
This time we're actually going to use it because we
Okay.
have yet to do a 2010s American League.
Ooh,
Wow.
okay.
2010's AL. I am what the kids call cooked.
I don't know. I only
2010
have
on
2
the dot?
points.
I hate when you do that. We are doing the 2010 American League All-Star
We're
roster.
far back.
This is one
Okay.
that not often do I think I would cook.
This is just the New York Yankees. This is all.
Oh, it's
this
the
is gonna be.
AL.
It's the AL. This is just the New York Yankees. No way. All right, I know a couple because this is just the New York Yankees.
This is a team, this is a roster where it's not that many random names. It's a lot of guys who were
Yeah.
the best players at their position,
Yeah.
if that helps you.
What was I doing in 2010? I was 11 years old. I was.
Wow.
Is that middle school?
Wow, that's insane.
Typically, yeah.
Because I was about to say, I graduated on June 2nd, 2010. Same day Ken Griffey Jr. officially retired from Major League Baseball.
Damn.
Wow.
Got the text while I was sitting there watching people walk.
Started crying and they're like, "Oh, you're emotional."
It
about
was
high
like a
school."
it was like a full circle life moment for me because that guy was my favorite player.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because I know 08's the year it was like the triple season. It was like a bunch of triples in 2008. There was
Okay.
some unique stat lines. In
Oh
08.
yeah. That's
I think that's 07 because Rollins had 20
Yeah.
triples.
Yeah, you're right.
and
Grady
Granderson
Sizemore or
also-
Granderson, and it might have been Sizemore and Granderson.
Very possible.
Yeah.
I know that Curtis Granderson had like 20 triples one year, and I think it's 07. I think that's the year he batted 300.
You guys are being so nerdy right now.
He did bat 300, and he had 23 triples. What the fuck is up?
There's a DH, right?
There is a DH.
Cool. Where was this game played?
I can't tell you that.
Is this? I know where this game is played.
Do you, or are you lying?
It's on your turf. It's at Angel
Thank you.
Stadium.
Just gave my last player.
Because Ubaldo Jimenez starts.
Oh, what a
I thought
first half
it was
that was,
2011,
right?
but
Unreal first half, dude.
Absurd first
I
half.
was
Way
tuning into every
I don't know.
start. Like it was
in my
must see
brain,
TV.
in my brain it was 2011, but you might be right.
DH, who'd you write? Never mind.
Wait, I'm not done yet.
Okay, I'm winning.
Okay, I'm not.
I don't have
even
an MVP.
I still have a few names I have to write.
Oh wait, I didn't write an
please.
MVP. Good call.
I also didn't write an MVP.
Good call.
Oh, that might be late.
Do I just write like a random name for MVP?
That's what I did. I just took one guy that I know is really good, probably came off the bench, and hopefully had a moment.
You guys all ready?
Yeah.
I suppose.
So, for the record, 2010 All-Star Game was in Anaheim.
Okay.
That
Nice.
was the Ubaldo year.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Jolly, who do you got as your catcher?
I wrote Joe Mauer.
I've heard of him.
I
Shelfy?
also put down Joe Mauer.
Yeah.
Swill?
I put Posada.
The correct answer
Mauer
is
is definitely
reigning MVP, Joe Mauer.
Okay.
Dang it.
Okay.
Completely slipped
When he
my
said
brain.
it was all Yankees, he lied.
Yeah.
I did have Posada originally.
You remember when Mauer hit a double down the line in that playoff game and they called it foul? It was fair by like 3 feet.
Yankee bias.
Backup catcher, John Buck and Victor Martinez.
V-Mart.
We all had him.
Yes.
Okay.
John Buck.
First base, Swilly, who do you have?
Okay, I put another Yankee. I put Mark Teixeira.
I put Mark Teixeira.
Same.
Once again, wasn't all Yankees. The correct answer,
No.
Miguel Cabrera.
No.
Oh, that's my third baseman. So he already moved. Shit.
Yikes.
No.
He hadn't moved yet because they did not get Prince Fielder yet.
That makes so much sense because Prince is on the Brewers. All right, so I have two
Prince
X's
is
on my board.
On the Brewers.
Okay.
Tough times.
Real.
I'm going to be
Mark
honest.
Teixeira, not even on the roster. The backup first basemen were Paul Konerko, Justin Morneau, David Ortiz, and you all had him, Ty Wigginton.
Poppy was a backup first baseman.
So he's not
Well,
DH.
he's a DH, but he is not a starter.
Wow.
That's another X for me.
Same.
And
Another
Poppy was my
X
DH.
for me.
Do we all have Poppy at DH?
Yeah.
That's it. When I went before, when I was like, oh, that was me writing Poppy at DH.
Oh,
No.
okay. I can't wait to tell you who my O was.
That was like
because
one
it's like
the
kind of a
first
dart.
names I wrote.
Yeah, it was just like
Poppy.
easy shoe-in.
Yeah.
Tough times.
Tough
Tough
times.
times.
Second base,
Sure.
Shelfy?
My second baseman was Robinson Cano.
I also wrote it.
Oh, I put Dustin Pedroia.
It was one or the other.
That was when you should have gone with the Yankee. 2010, Robinson
This is
Cano
not
is correct.
nice. I hate this.
The backup second baseman were Dustin Pedroia and Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler.
Young Kins. Not the only
Man.
Ranger mentioned in this video.
My third baseman's wrong, so I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
Well, it's Miguel Cabrera.
You're not going to say it?
It's Miguel.
Yeah, it's Miguel Cabrera.
Is that yours?
No, I wrote Alex Rodriguez.
I put Alex Rodriguez.
Once again, going all Yankees was not the move.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Jolly
You're joking.
lied to you. He straight up fucking lied to you.
Jolly.
I didn't, for the record,
So
I didn't
the
go
plan-
based off of his.
So
I
the plan
genuinely
was get rid of Ryan Cohen and then lie, just so that you could win.
Lie, cheat,
Well,
and steal.
it worked.
Eddie
It's
Guerrero.
working.
The starting third baseman was Evan Longoria.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's up by then.
He was
He's
really
doing great
good. He
things.
was
Yeah, he
great.
came up in 08, lost in the World Series. But
Dude, the AL was nice back then.
Yes.
These guys were all
Holy
like
shit.
Yes.
legitimately the best players at the position. I told you
This
that.
lineup-
I
I
pulled
thought
up the
A-Rod was just still
lineup and I
kicking.
said just the best players at the position. I ain't lying. The backup third basemen were A-Rod and Beltran.
Beltray, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shortstop, Derek Jeter.
I put Derek Jeter.
Shelfy?
Derek Jeter.
Yay! We all
Yay!
got a point. Derek
I
Jeter
did it.
is correct.
We did it.
He beat out the only other shortstop on the roster, Elvis Andrus.
Outfield. Swilly, you want to lead us off?
Yeah, I'll go first. You said something that made me realize I think I missed somebody. But my outfield, I have Torrey Hunter, Ichiro, and Vladdy.
I thought about writing Torrey Hunter, and I'm scared that he made that team.
Oh, he's an angel.
Yes.
Give it to
Okay.
me. Who do you got?
Oh, me? I have Josh Hamilton, Curtis Granderson, and Jacoby Ellsbury.
Ooh,
I have Josh Hamilton, Curtis Granderson, and Ichiro Suzuki.
okay.
But it's late, so I don't know.
Oh.
Jolly, 2/3 of your answers are correct.
Nice.
Josh Hamilton and Ichiro
Nice.
Suzuki
Okay,
are
I got
both
one.
starting outfielders. The Hamilton was in center, Ichiro was in right, and left field was Carl Crawford. Swilly, I have
Two
some
Rays?
horrible
that's crazy to me.
news.
Oh, no.
What's your horrible news?
Vladimir
was the
Guerrero
DH.
was the DH. 2010, I actually believe that's Rangers Vladimir at that point.
Wow.
Let me pull it up.
I'm so sad.
Well, that's why you disassociated, because he was a Texas Ranger.
2010 was Texas Ranger Vladimir Guerrero, who was primarily a DH.
He is my MVP, Vlad. I wrote him there.
Okay. Anybody got anybody else at MVP?
I
I-
put Big Poppy.
I wrote Justin Morneau.
Nobody is correct. The correct answer is Brian McCann.
Ooh.
So the NL won.
okay.
Okay,
The
I would never write an
NL
NL.
won that one.
Never.
For the record, the backup outfielders, Torrey Hunter was on the team, just not in the starting
That's a tough
lineup.
round. You had some good
scared me.
polls.
Vernon Wells.
I lost all the coin
Vernon
flips.
Wells.
That
Oh,
was-
Vernon Wells.
Because
That was-
Pedroia, you had Pedroia, he was a backup. You had Hunter, he was a backup.
Posada was a
Posada
backup.
was a backup.
Texas
Jeez.
was a
Teixeira
backup.
was a backup.
Jeez.
Yeah.
A guy I absolutely would have put as a starter, that was Joey Batts' come-out season.
Oh,
Joey
wow.
Bats.
And then Nick Swisher was...
Nick Swisher.
Yeah, there's your Yankee bias, okay?
Unreal.
Spinning the wheel.
Oh, God.
What are you guys rooting for?
National League.
I mean, American League, of course.
Well,
Please.
Jolly's the one that's going to
No!
be happy.
This is so rigged. I'm petitioning. Are you kidding
Petitioning?
me? Yes! You rigged this whole episode.
You would have
Signatures.
put this game under protest?
Yes.
Send it to the commissioner's office?
Correct. Yes.
Who would be the committee? I guess you.
Yeah, I was going to say, the video is going to Lucas. This is why we can do on-the-fly reviews. What is your decision?
My decision is it's denied.
Okay, you just don't even have to say it. It's fine.
We are doing the 2009
Okay.
National League roster.
So we're going
I don't
1 year
feel
back.
great about this.
I think it would have been funny if we got 2009 AO because it probably would have been a lot of the same names. So this is my first year watching baseball every day.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. First year at Citi Field. Mets were horrible. Everyone got hurt.
Well, it was your first year at Citi Field because it's everybody's first year at
Well, I'm
Citi
saying
Field.
shut up. You're so annoying.
You deserve it. You're up by 10 points.
Okay,
True.
That's fair.
And
I
I was
agree.
told I pick favorites, so I got to be mean to everybody equally.
Would
you.
you agree that Ryan is his favorite? You would agree with that.
I don't blame him.
Swilly's my new favorite.
Oh, man.
Good favorite.
I've never been in the running.
She has yet to give me a reason to dislike her. Have you ever done anything to make me dislike you, Shelfy?
I don't know. Exist?
Question. I have a question.
I might give
What's
you an
your
answer. There's no DH if that's the question.
That was my question. By the way, who'd you at first base? Oh, wait a minute.
There's one guy,
I just remembered the World Series from this year.
and then there's another guy,
It's a pretty loaded first base.
and then there's even a third
there's
guy.
I would say there's 4 guys.
I'm moving slow, guys. Just to let you know. We are pushing
the
through.
09 All-Star game.
For the record, your Rocky representative this year, Jason Marquis.
Okay, so I'm not going to write Troy Tulowitzki.
No. What?
What are all the baseball parks? What are all of
Can
them?
you name all of them
Yankee
for me? I
Stadium.
forget.
Tropicana,
Stop.
Camden
How do I
Yards,
even stop?
Fenway Park.
Oh, no, that's later. Who do you guys have in the outfield? I have no names.
I have all 3 of my
Because
guys.
I've been dicking around a
Oh,
little too much.
I have one name, but
Okay.
only one.
Stop dicking around.
I can't help
I
it.
know it.
The NL was weak back then.
Okay.
Like, team-wise?
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh.
Like,
I'm writing a deep cut.
Hey, stop dilly-dallying.
I can't help it. I love dillying and I love dallying.
So I know you said Fenway Park earlier, but I just have to bring this up. I went to Yankee Stadium this past weekend, and I had my first encounter with a Boston Red Sox fan.
How was that?
He said, word for word, Fenway Park is the best park in all of the U.S. Gotta go to Fenway Park.
Yeah,
and I
they're-
was like, oh, this is great.
Yeah,
I
the
love
record
it.
is
He was
accurate.
the best.
For the record, I fucking love Fenway Park.
Like, he wasn't wrong,
As
but
a diehard Yankee fan, I love Fenway Park.
he
I
was
bet
not wrong.
Me and that guy wouldn't get along super well, but
How many names do you guys have left?
I have my whole lineup. I'm trying to think of an MVP, but I can't
Okay, so
remember.
you have a lot?
I can't remember where the game is.
Okay, great. Because I still need 3, so.
I still need 3 too.
Okay, great. Okay.
oh, it's time. We
It
ready to go?
is.
No,
I-
I'm kidding.
somehow-
He came at me hot.
No.
He's very subtle with it, too. He's very subtle with it, too. Borderline condescending, but not quite.
Me condescend?
Do you want to see your catcher first?
I think the catcher might be the guy who won MVP of the last lineup we did. I said Brian McCann.
I couldn't think of a name, and I just went with that hint as well. I wrote Brian McCann.
I put Buster Posey. Is this early for Buster
No,
Posey?
I don't think that's early. I think
His
he's like a rookie
year was
I think it's nice
2010.
it is a year early.
So just a bit early, but good news for you.
not
They're wrong too.
It's Yachty.
Okay.
The correct answer is Yachty.
Yeah.
Oh, duh.
Yachty was the
Of course
one I
it's
was.
Yachty. It's
yeah.
fucking Yachty every year.
McCann was the backup catcher, and I believe even that 2010 All-Star game, Yachty was the starter, and McCann just came.
Came off the bench. It's always the 7th inning homer.
Yeah,
the
that's
bench players.
That's
always-
exactly what it
I
was.
just forget about Yachty.
Swilly, who do you have at first base?
I put Albert Pujols.
I put Albert Pujols.
I put Albert Pujols. There's a year in there where Prince starts.
The correct answer is Albert Pujols.
Yay!
This is the game
Go.
at Busch.
Oh,
So they
oh my
sure
God.
as hell weren't going to put Prince over him.
I
Okay.
have no memory of a Bush.
See, and if it was Bush, I would have changed my catcher answer. I'm mad.
Shelfy, who'd you put second?
No. You tell me. Who'd you put at second base?
I put Chase Utley.
I put Chase Utley.
Yeah, I did not. I did not. I knew that there was a name, and I just couldn't remember what it was. So I put down a middle infielder. I put Brandon Crawford.
Okay.
The correct answer is Chase Utley.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
Ricky
of
Weeks
course
on the
it
team?
is.
Is Ricky Weeks on the team?
Ricky Weeks, unfortunately, you know I would love that.
Dang.
Is not on the team. The other second basemen are Orlando Hudson and Freddie Sanchez.
Oh, dog.
Okay, third base. Who do we got?
I went to the Swilly School of Giants, and I wrote Pablo Sandoval.
Was David Wright hurt, or is he cooked at this point?
He's just not very good this year.
Who would you write?
I put David Wright.
Swilly?
Is this too late for Chipper Jones? That's what I put.
Just a touch too late. He
Yeah.
was unreal in 08.
For what it's
Yeah.
worth.
He
He was still kicking in 09, though, right?
He's still playing.
No, he's still playing,
I'm
but
almost positive he had a walk-off homer against the Phillies that year. I
Chipper
remember.
was not an All-Star this season. In fact, only one of your answers was an All-Star. You got 3 points for it. Good for you, Shelfy, the true Met fan of the group.
He only had 10 homers
Turn around.
this year because they moved
Turn
the
around.
city. I have
Turn around.
Unreal.
Turn around.
Unreal.
Okay, but
Unreal.
to explain, he only hit 10 homers this year because they moved the Citi Field walls back so far that it was impossible to hit a home run at his home ballpark.
Jolly, who is your shortstop?
I wrote handily Ramirez.
Handley Ramirez.
I also put Hanram.
We had a very similar lineup.
Yeah.
You guys, I'm
Except
gonna
David
get
Wright.
so flamed in the comments. I can't even explain it. I put Tulo.
I made a comment earlier about Jason Marquis being the only Rocky on the
Oh,
team.
didn't hear
Don't
it.
rub it in.
I'm sorry.
Didn't hear it.
Well, at least you got to clarify that she didn't hear it.
Yeah.
She didn't hear it.
She didn't hear
Obviously.
it. And that's my bad for not saying it louder and clearer. Handler
Unreal.
Ramirez is correct. The backup shortstop was Astros Miguel Tejada.
What?
Let's hear some outfielders.
Well, I'm glad this was in Busch Stadium because I think Matt Holliday is a Cardinal by then. So I wrote Matt Holliday. Anybody else?
I did
That's
as well.
good. I did
wrote Matt
not
Holliday.
know.
Should I just
My
say-
outfield was pretty punted as well, to be honest.
I put
so.
Mr. Matt Holliday. I put Ryan Braun, who I'm
Also.
not sure is up yet, and then Hunter Pence. That's my
Ooh,
last
Hunter
outfield.
Pence is a
Shelfie,
fun
who do you
one.
got?
I wish I put Hunter Pence because
I
that
don't know.
feels
Hunter Pence
right.
is a fun one.
I put Matt Holliday, Ryan Braun, and Andre Ethier.
Okay, fun names there.
I don't
Swell.
want to say my outfield. I don't want to say any more names.
I want you to know most of those names were wrong.
I just couldn't think of any more, so I think most of these names I'm too early.
afraid. It's okay.
I put McCutcheon, I put Stanton, and I put Puig.
Okay, a little early on those.
Yeah.
Is Kutchin?
The only correct answer of the bunch is Ryan Braun.
Yeah, okay.
That was good. Ryan Braun was good.
Shelfie,
I wasn't sure.
Mr. Phillies fan, you just pulled the David Wright. The other two outfielders were both Phillies.
Victorino and Worth.
Shane Victorino and Raul
Raul!
Ibanez. Raul is so cool.
MVP, I wrote Jeter.
I also wrote Jeter. What the?
Oh, that's
It's really weird.
good.
I don't know. I just figured they'd probably give it to him.
And it's so weird. We have
Yeah,
the same
cool.
board, except I wrote David Wright and you wrote Hunter Pence.
Who do you have as your MVP?
I put the last name that I wrote down, which was Stanton. I don't know.
The
I don't
correct
know.
answer is Carl Crawford.
Nice.
Enough Carl Crawford. Okay.
No, there's not enough Crawford.
Derek Jeter only won one All-Star MVP. It was in 2000 when he
He
also
won,
won
yeah.
World Series MVP.
So good.
Remember that?
Oh, I was 1 year old.
Okay, well, how about you try growing up?
I did.
I'm only mad at you because you won.
Yeah.
Good job, Jolly.
Yay.
Although Shelfie put up a valiant effort at the end there, the final scores, Jolly had 19 points, Shelfie had 15, and
You don't have to say
Swilly
mine, it's okay.
had less than that, but
Yeah.
I won't say how many.
Hey,
Thank you.
it was her first time doing a lineup challenge. These videos are very, very hard.
Wow, thanks for helping me cope. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for watching. Let us know a name that you got. That was rude.
That was
didn't
rude.
fall to- that we didn't write down. Let us know what you want to see next. We might do a picture version of this soon. Maybe.
Like and subscribe.
Right now.
I hope your favorite player got into the All-Star game by the time this video comes out. Goodbye.
Chase Utley.
Two.